Okay, here we have a partial graph, which can lead to some challenges. You can see that it's a sine function with only a and b values to worry about. It has a max value of 3 and a minimum value of -3. We need to start by stating the amplitude and then the period of the graph. Amplitude is nice and clean because we have a formula for it, which is the maximum minus the minimum divided by 2. So our amplitude is equal to 3 minus -3 divided by 2. 3 minus -3 gives us 6 divided by 2 is 3. Perfect. Amplitude is 3, which checks out when we see our maximum point here does line up with 3 and 3 here. Now for the period, which is a little bit trickier here. The period, well, usually we would calculate that by finding the distance on the x-axis from, say, peak to peak or trough to trough, but we don't have a full wave in this picture. It's a partial graph. We can get around this though. There's no d value in this formula, so that means the midline is on the x-axis, which means from here to here, midline to midline, is exactly half of a wave. Just draw that out. Here is a wave function. That's a full wave, so we're able to measure from here to here, which would be exactly half the wave. And that is 6 units. So half a wave is equal to 6 units, which means that we double that and we get 12 units for a full wave, which gives us our period value. Keep that somewhat neat at least. Next, we're being asked to determine the equation of the function. So we've got our y equals a times sine of bt. A is nice and simple. That's 3. Just is our amplitude. B is not quite so simple. We have a little formula here to convert from the period to the b value, or vice versa. 2 pi over the period will give us our b value. So 2 pi divided by 12, we can simplify, divide the top and bottom by 2 to give us 1 pi over 6, or if we want to get nice and simple, pi over 6. That is our b value. So to complete the equation, y is equal to 3 times sine of pi over 6 t. If we want to get technical, we could put brackets around this whole thing to make sure we know it's all part of sine. There we have it.